What's up, everybody? Blue Raven here, and today we're starting a new series. We're gonna call it Classics with Blue Raven. No, that's stupid. Blue Raven Classics, even dumber. Vintage Blue Raven. That's stupid too. You guys come up with the name. But I'm gonna be playing. It's gonna be a series of games where I'm playing classic games of my childhood, maybe your childhood. Everything from the original Nintendo all the way up to the PS4. So anything in between, and the Xbox One. So anything in between those, I'm even including PC. If you guys want to play, there's a PC game out there you want to see me play, just leave me a comment below this video, and I will get on it. But today we're going to be starting with one of it's definitely in my top 10 as far as all-time favorite games. For graphics, it's PlayStation 1. So graphics are what PlayStation 1 had to offer at the time. Not bad. I had 64 or 120-bit. I don't know what bit PlayStation was back then, but graphically it was good for its time. It was a launch title for the PlayStation. I remember that, and it had an amazing storyline. The storyline was just absolutely amazing. I am not talking about Twisted Metal, by the way. It just happens to be the one on the screen. Before I get into the game, I want to give a big shout out to GameStop. They gave me a PlayStation Classic for free. They had an extra one left over from when they sold them last year. They just had one sitting around. A friend of mine, he said, I know you do YouTube. We want to give this to you free of charge and have some fun with it. So, on that note, once I'm done playing through all the games that are on the classic PlayStation, I will be giving this PlayStation Classic away. So, for anybody who didn't get one or wants one, leave a comment below, hashtag PlayStation Classic. And once I'm done with all the games, I'm not going to play every game on this thing, by the way, because some of the games I just don't care about. Like Rainbow Six, I'm not going to play. Tekken 3, I'm not going to play. Siphon Filter, I'm not going to play. Resident Evil Director's Cut, not going to play it. Because I have Resident Evil Remastered, so why would I play that one? I mean, it looks shittier than I got a better version of it. So yeah, I will be giving this away. It comes with 2 controllers and an HDMI cord. It uses your standard cell phone charger to charge it. It's a little itty bitty place. It's so cute. Anyways, the game we are going to be playing is Metal Gear Solid. This is hands down one of my favorite games I've ever played. A great storyline. Graphics were, at the time in 1998, the graphics were legit. You look at it now, they're very dated, but the storyline's still really good. What I'm going to try to do is try to get to maybe both of the first 2 characters you got to go find. We'll see how much time we do. This is going to be a longer video than a normal video, and then after the initial video, they'll be much shorter. Actually, I don't know how long this one will be either. This one might be a 2-parter as well. But I will be doing. I'm probably gonna do Final Fantasy VII. That's on here. I want to do Oddworld. Those are like the 3 main games I really want to play on this. Other than that, if you see a game on here that you would like me to play, just throw me out. Twisted Metal I might play, because that game back in the day was a lot of fun. It's got Grand Theft Auto the original, but we're gonna be playing this. So let's jump into it. I think it's got 20 games on it, and I got it for free. So again, big shouts to GameStop for they're not a sponsor of mine. They just hooked me up with this, so it was really cool. So when I'm done with it, I'll hook you guys up with it. One of you at least. And you have to be subscribed to my channel. Subscribe, like this video, and leave the comment. Hashtag PlayStation Classic. Dun, 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 dun. This is Hideo Kojima at his peak as far as storytelling goes. Because, yeah, Silent Hill is great. This new game he came out with, I don't know. I heard the story is amazing, but the gameplay is kind of wonky. This is him at his peak, I believe. It was this and the first couple Silent Hill games. Hideo Kojima game. So I'm gonna let it play through the intro so you guys can understand what's going on. And I'm gonna mute myself.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
So that line at the end right there where he says, don't expect any official support, they built an entire second game based on that story, that bit of dialogue, essentially. For those of you who've never played Metal Gear Solid 1 or don't know the story of it, this is based on the Metal Gear games on the Nintendo. So there was Metal Gear, and then there was, I believe it was called Snake Eater, which they remade, and it was Metal Gear Solid 3. But so there was a storyline in those games, and they took the original Nintendo games and they brought it to the PlayStation. Out of all they just gave you, a lot like Dark Souls, they gave you the lineup of all the bosses in the game. There is one boss you'll never fight. I want to check something real quick. I want to see if I can increase the brightness. Sound screen. Wait, what? Adjust the monitor brightness. Highlight the monitor. How do I adjust it? Because I want to turn the brightness up, but it's adjusted below the screen line so you cannot see the apparent brightness of the game. Press circle to return. I don't want to press circle. I want to change the. I'll leave it at that one. It won't let me adjust the brightness at all. That's stupid. Alright. I was hoping it would. Oh well. Let's get started. So, yeah, there's one boss they mentioned in the game, and I'll point him out when we actually come across him. We don't fight him. Every other one, we're going to go easy. Just because I can play it on normal, I can play it on hard. I've beat this game so many times. I'm putting it easy because I want you guys to experience the story of Metal Gear Solid. I don't want to be caught up in too much combat gameplay, because that's not what this game is. It's a tactical espionage game, so it's more sneaking around than it is fighting enemies. So that's what I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the story of Metal Gear, why this game is so good as a story driven game rather than the combat, because graphically, this game does not hold up to today's standards, obviously.
He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Bloop, bloop.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Here we go. So, the first area of the game is more of a tutorial area than it is... Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna get this ration down here. Then it is a, like, actual part of the game. I could knock and make him come to me. It's funny. Okay, I'm gonna go behind him. Damn it! I wanted to get behind him and choke him out.
I heard that. Where'd he go?
Oh, my invasion skills are legit. Okay, so we got that guy over here. There's two guys here. I want to choke him out. Oop, he's gonna turn around. Okay, we gotta go this way. He yawned. And go around. If you go right behind him and you hit circle, you can grab him from behind and choke him. And they're pretty stupid. And I think I just knocked him out. Yep, he's knocked out. So he won't get up for a minute.
Huh? What was that noise? Huh?
No, he woke up. So there's going to be a third guy coming soon, and I got to get behind this crate. I was hoping to be able to. Here comes the elevator. Shit! Fuck! I need to run. Okay. Shit. There's the elevator. So there's now going to be 3 guys here, but I just got to get on the elevator.
Huh? What was that noise?
We're going to go over here and grab this. So we can then put our rations on. I like when you get the box. It's like, what is that? Just a box. And if it's not a good enough box, they'll be like, wait a minute, and they'll kick it open. It's funny. Alright, so more storyline. This is going to be a lot of dialogue here, so I'm going to mute my mic again.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright guys, so now we're back in control of our character. I'm going to get inside the disposal facility and then I'll probably stop it the video and I'll make a part 2. So I'll put up 2 episodes today, or whenever this episode goes up, there'll be 2 parts to it. And then I'll probably do like 2 or 3 a week, something like that. I'm not going to put myself in any kind of time restraints for this game. But this first part's long because there's a lot of tutorial stuff they're trying to get you through to get you used to this game. One thing you should know about Metal Gear games is Metal Gear games are not action games. I mean, they are, but they're not like your typical action games. Like, you don't want to get seen at all, ever. If you do, it sucks. Oop, I want to go after this. Ready, and... there we go. So we can equip those. We're gonna get the item in here.
A surveillance camera?
A surveillance camera? Yeah, surveillance camera. Then we just do that. We can turn that off. Shaft grenades jam electronics. We get our stun grenades. They don't last very long, so. So there's 2 ways into this disposal facility. There's the one there, right? And then there's one up top. We're gonna go to the one up top. There's reason I'm doing this is because there's 2 different sets of dialogue you get. There's dialogue for going in the bottom vent. There's dialogue for going in the top vent. I find the dialogue for the top vent is more interesting as far as the total storyline is concerned. Shit, I'm guessing. But there's as far as the overall storyline arc, I think the top vent has more. I will tell you what the bottom storyline dialogue is once we get into the vents. I'll explain kind of what you missed out on. You miss out on much. You don't miss out on much. There's gonna be should be a guy over here by my ration. I can't get the ration. Can I use ration? Nope. I don't have the carry. I can't carry more right now. Burn.
What was that noise?
Nothing. You don't have to worry about it.
Huh?
You just go about your business.
Whose footprints are these?
Not mine. Oh. I missed the call. It's alright. So we're going to the top vent. Now, because I can't adjust the brightness, even the glare from my window in my room on my TV makes it really hard to see in these vents. I try to make my room as dark as I can to be able to see, but when I upload it, you guys will actually be able to see what's going on in these vents better than I can. So when you're in the vent in the bottom one, you're going to get a call from a guy. We're still going to get the call from the guy, but he's going to have different dialogue because we're in the top vent. Here we go.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller.
Donald Miller.
It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
So if you go below and you're in the bottom vent, there'll be a bunch of rats in there because you have to go through water and stuff, and he'll tell you to follow the rats because the rats lead you to dry areas. He won't say that because we're in the top vent, so there's no water up here. That's the only dialogue you're missing. One other thing. Oh, the Hind D. The Hind D helicopter. I've actually seen one of those when I was in the military in real life. They are freaking scary as shit. Let's see. Is there a turn there? I don't see anything there. Oh, we gotta go backwards. Must have missed our turn. Looks like it might be here. See, it's so hard for me to see. Well, I just went back. Let's see. It's got to be around here somewhere. Let's see. That's the wall. Yeah, so there's a turn to the left. I didn't see it when I got up here. It's right here. I actually stood up so I can... And then we go to the right. You can go into first person mode by holding down triangle while you're in these vents. So you can look down like an event, which we will be doing here in a second, which is this vent right here. Here we go. It does it automatically, actually.
I moved the Darker Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
So,
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the Chief.
So yeah, that's the dialogue you get that you wouldn't get if you went in the bottom one. You don't find out about the other intruder initially. You'll find out about him later, but right now you wouldn't find out about him. Okay, I can see pretty good. We're going the right way. We're gonna get another Kodak incoming as soon as we get to the way out. To the right? Nope, to the left. There we go. There's an item. I think it's more rations, but we're gonna get them.
Press the action button to drop down.
That's all it is. Just tutorial stuff. We're gonna get this item, then we'll push the action button to drop down. Oh, we can't get it. We're full rationed. I think you get to like 8 by the end of the game. There we go. So this is probably what I'll end the video, is coming down this ladder. Once you get down to this ladder, I'll probably save it here, and then I will end the video, and that way it's not so long.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Okay. Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
Don't make too much noise or you'll be spotted. Be careful when you're walking on that floor.
Yeah, because like walking above guys making the noise, you can make a ting ting, and I'll look up and see you like, what is that? Anyways, guys, we're gonna go right here and we are gonna save it. I'll show you how to save. So you go to memory, you go to Mingling. You can call her.
You found out where the DARPA chief is. With his nanomachine transmitter, he should show up as a green dot on your radar when you get close. Try to find him.
And as you can see, I was playing earlier. Okay, new file, saving. Tang hanger. Okay.
Come on, Snake, you can do it.
Thank you. Alright guys, on that note, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you want to win PlayStation Classic, hashtag PlayStation Classic, subscribe to the channel. Once I complete all the games that I want to play on it, I'm going to be giving them to somebody. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video, guys, and share this with at least 10 people you know. When you're doing that, you're helping me out a lot. I'm 5 subscribers away from 250 subscribers. Let's try to get to 250 before Christmas. That'd be amazing, guys. It'd be a good Christmas gift for me. 250. I didn't even think I'd get 25 subscribers, let alone over 200. So I'm excited about this. But on that note, guys, have a great day, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.